I hope Tim shows up to that dinner you're going to with Japoy, just so he can punch you in the face, just bully you a bit, you know? Shake that money out of you. That's what I reckon. Tim's, just hit up Japoy, get over there. Get over to Davao City, as John would tell me. I believe it is Davao. Am I not wrong, John?
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, hold that thought, Jonathan. We might have first blood, as Arfu is about to get caught out. Dagger is there. Tim's, he'll move over. But mid one and Raging Potato are going to be around to try and help out, though. Skim, nice Earth Spike is there. Raging, he's dropping rather low now, but they can't quite finish the job. In fact, now they'll turn back in onto FBZ, and it looks like first blood might turn right back around towards the side of SMG, as Moon is able to pick it up on the Storm.
Roger is looking to maybe snipe out Courier. It's not going to find him. We'll go for the deny, though, so a little bit of a pickup there for Tims, I guess.
Yeah, he tried to deny himself off, but Tims in the end just ends up scooching past and getting him. It's a little efficiency plays here from the Weaver. You start to look at that CS board, John, and although the kills are favoring SMG, in terms of creep score, Boom Esports are well and truly ahead.
Bot lane.
Jump in, they've got Scam again. Tino unable to help out. Very, very patient play here from Boom Esports.
Don't be angry.
I think they know there's going to be a dead period for SMG where they're only big here that can really jump in is that Spirit Breaker, although
he did not chrono or time walk away. He was waiting it out, but he did not see Tim's there. And Scam, he just wrapped around the fog.
They do get a good scan off. They are still constantly applying pressure onto Tino, but he does have a ward to defend, so he'll be able to back off here, Mike.
Runs right into him though. Tims, he is around to try and help. Silence is there, but he'll get rid of the silence. Still the Inkswell, gonna be more than enough to lock Tino down. He's almost gone, and the bash is out from Raging. But here comes Yopaj. What can we find for their trouble? Arfu will go down first. Raging, he's gonna try and run and should be okay to do so. In the meantime, Skem drops across the map, but Raging, he is still being targeted here by Yopaj. Chains up in one, he will land it as well. Mid-charge, he does catch out the breaker, but can they actually get the kill? With the earn out just ticking him down slowly, Yopaj will take the banner in away as well. Just taking absolutely everything from Raging Potato, and eventually does take his life to boot.
And for Boom, they can just run and gun. They've got the pick-off material in their lineup. They've got good control, as our panel has pointed out. And they're buying a lot of space for Tino now. Like, he was ganked a couple of times bot. He's managed to rotate top. He hasn't been hunted down bot in some time, and they're making moves again on Moon.
They're going to try. Can they get the chains out on him? Not quite. In fact, Soulbind now is going to be out from Arfu, and the charge is there for Rolling Thunder. FBZ, he blocks off Raging Potato, and now he's got a great angle to just keep him perma-stunned up. Poor old Raging just can't move. Eventually, he might get out, but not quite. They take him down, but mid one, no! Oh boy, time just slows down in front of mid one as Yopaj just jukes him out. Moon's gonna run. They'll keep on trying to go for the fight. It's not looking great for him though. Skem, he does at least go down, but now Tims, he'll reinitiate. Yopaj, he's just chipping away with the Sleight of Fist, and eventually they might find another. Mid one, trying to play with Tims, but it's not working out in his favor. He's gonna drop. Yopaj, he'll keep moving forward. Who do you want? He wants that Storm Spirit. He wants to find Moon, but instead he'll go after the supports. Arfu and Roger. Well, at least Roger's gone. Arfu, he'll keep trying to fight this one out, but it's not going to work. And it all comes back to that chrono miss, John. You've got to be careful around this Ember Spirit. Japoy, he's known to juke you out.
And now Boom, you know, they even out the kill board. They don't really have a massive lead, but that is buying a lot of space. Like, Tino just goes back to farming. Battle Fury's almost 2 parts away, and they're going to go for a smoke play. No finger up on Scam, not too far off. Yopaj's damage is through the roof.
Well, they've got Tims, but he is in Sakuchi right now as the homing missile will follow him down, but he gets a swarm out to Yopaj. He'll jump right in. FBZ, he's got the Rolling Thunder. They've caught mid one again, but can they lock him down? Nice Earth Spike out. They're still trying. The Nether Strike is there. Raging, he's going to try and make sure that this mid one is safe, but FBZ, he just kept going. Mid one's going to drop again, and now Raging, he'll try to get himself out with the charge, but it's not going to be enough. Skem with a double kill on the Lion. Sweet, sweet revenge for Skem.
They still kind of have good control of that bot jungle. They've got wards watching the entrances. They can go hunting terror if they want to.
Roger, pays some wards down, but immediately warded there by Skem. Mid lane, Jules out, they have got Raging. Chains are going to connect, and now FBZ again with the Rolling Thunder. In the perfect position every time. Moon, no, he's not going to try and initiate after that. Tims, however, is going to split out Roger. Roger trying to go after that power rune. It's still going to go the way of Yopaj. And Tims takes himself a nice free kill on the Weaver. Smoke on smoke situation. Headed right towards Tino, but Tino, he'll take the long way around the triangle and might just make it away. Boom, they are doing the exact same rotation, but nobody around in the dive triangle either. In fact, Tino, mid lane, he showed up for a second. He's going to get caught out. Can he survive long enough? Not quite. FBZ, he does use the Rolling Thunder, and they found Moon out. They've got the Storm, so at least get some form of a trade. It's not too bad. Arfu. Oh, he's actually going to cancel. He cancels his own TP, assuming they'd react fast enough. I'm not sure how much time he had on that TP, but in the end, Arfu also going to drop here for SMG.
Invade that top jungle, maybe plant some more aggressive wards on the opposite triangle as well. And now they can start to pressure mid one. He does have the BKB up. His farming speed's still not amazing. He still haven't seen the follow-up chronos for that.
Oh, raging. It's that classic Spirit Breaker problem, John. You just want to charge everyone you see, and they grouped up. They get a bit of chip damage onto that tier 1 mid tower, but SMG again very, very careful with their position. Even with those BKBs up, they just do not feel 100% safer against Boom. Power Rune, oh, it's a double damage, but Yopashi can't get it this time. Moon's got him, but FBZ's in. Rolling Thunder's there. He'll pop the BKB out. They'll try to chase down the Ember, but can they take him down in time? He is still alive. Silence? No, not quite. They have the Yules there. Chrono committed though. They've locked him down mid one. He'll take care of it. Onto Skem they go. They found another, but here comes Tino. He wants to go for the fight, but mid one, he's not interested. He wants to go back in after FBZ with the Soulbind there. They locked them down. A great Earth Spike out though. Skem, he'll lock him back down. In fact, now Tino, he jumps back in after mid one. They'll take down the Void. They'll take down Raging Potato. They got Yopash at the start of the fight, but
she's at one of her strongest points now, Mike. Level 17, not quite max out coup de grace, but you've got the max out blur, and we still don't have resources for break. We still don't have the Pierce to deal with the invasion, so you can't play.
Inkswell, it does connect. They're a bit early on. The Earth Spike does lock him down. If they lock him down long enough, Moon, he's going to try and fight. He's dropping low though, but the charge in, Raging. He may have saved the day. Roshan so down low. Yopash will jump back in with the Inkswell out. Aegis has been taken to Poi. He's got it. Raging Potato now. He'll be locked down. FBZ, he's got the Rolling Thunder back up. Back into the Roshan pit they go. Onto Arfu. They'll get another. A triple kill out for Yopash.
How do you start these fights? Who do you jump first? Lots of pressure on mid one and possibly even Moon and kind of getting that angle here.
Quite hard. I mean, they definitely need to catch Tims. I think we can both agree on that. I'm going to move in. Yopash on the low ground. He's going to be spotted, but he does not fear anything. He'll move right in onto Roger. Does juke out the homing missile and the charge out as he goes back in after that gyrocopter. But now Moon, who's he gone on? The backside. They want Skem on that Lion, and they should have him. But now FBZ, a great Rolling Thunder round. But there's Jack Chrono now. He's caught Tims on the Weaver. He'll go right back after Skem. But that Weaver, he's the important target. They'll try in after Yopash again. Can they really get the Ember? It doesn't seem like it. They'll chase down Moon. There goes your Storm. Back in on Arfu. And the crit's coming out. Tino, he just rips them to shreds as Arfu's gone now. Raging, he'll try to charge out, but there is no running. He'll be the fifth to drop. It's a full team weapon, Moon. He's going to try and clean up himself. Oh, has he fed another life away? Moon, he's still low on mana, and Tino, critting on demand, is the Phantom Assassin. Oh, and Moon dies back immediately.
It stalled out so long that Tino came in. There was no follow-up control. If the Void doesn't have Chrono, he can't really man-fight against PA all too well because there's no one else that can follow up through you. And it just kind of falls apart. So SMG, again, they've got to find a way to make it work.
I don't know, they're going to find a way right now, John. Arthur and Roger both going to drop on the supports. Great teamwork there between Yopash and FBZ to get it done.
Like, in the end, Tino's the one doing the big hits. Sure, he doesn't get the most kills, but he's doing the most damage. We see the crits. They're massive with that Desolator up. It's just very hard to burst down. There's just not enough magical bursts on SMG to handle them. And now, boom.
Oh, Skem. They had the ward down. They knew. That'll be Raging gone for 60 seconds as mid one. He'll get a Chrono out. Tims, he's outside of it. They'll get the Yules off. Tims, time lapse. No, it's not going to be there. He waited out too long. And now Moon, he'll jump in. They'll try. But Tino, he's going to go for the man fight. Mid one, he'll time walk away in time as the Soulbind. He'll hold them down. They do get themselves out. In fact, mid one, he'll keep going. BKB out. Arfu though, he gets trapped, and no. The Jukes are there from Japoy. Roger, he's the one to go down as now Tino. They'll turn back around onto the Void. Mid one, no, not like this. He's gone again as Moon. He is completely out of mana. He'll die back again, and Yopash, he's not done yet. Onto Arfu they go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Japoy Show.
Oh man, what a show it is. Like we talked about those timings between Ember and Storm. First 3 levels felt really good for Moon. Past that, Japoi hits level 6 a bit faster. Japoi hits Phase Boots and hits the Orb of Corrosion, whereas you go for Orchid, you have a Porter Staff, that's great, doesn't do enough. They will buy back and try to stall out here though.
They're going to try onto the PA. Tino, he's a great target to go after, but he's going to blink strike out. Raging will keep trying. In the meantime, there goes Roger. Arthur's in trouble again. They forgot about Yopaj. He'll keep running forward, but he is out of mana now. This should be your chance to finally get rid of this Ember, or maybe not, because Tino, he's made the jump in. There goes mid one. Dimax are around. SMG, they've got no other options. They've got to call it. Boom Esports. It was just winding up for so long, John, and eventually it just exploded. And boom, they stuck to the game plan and they made it work. Just such a confident victory here from Boom Esports.
Yeah, just an overwhelming performance again from Boom. They go to Tim's Tide, they go with the FBZ OD. They're trying to get better matchups. I think they figured, you know, we talked about FBZ and Tim's, the minus armor plus the damage coming through from FBZ. The Arcane Orb can start to overwhelm, so it could be one angle to take as well. And of course down bot, the toxic lane versus toxic lane can always work either way.
Bot lane, they are trying to make the move in onto Tino. With the poison attacks out, Tino should slowly tick away, and he does to Arfu, but Skem is at least able to trade on the line. In fact, that is a lot of damage onto Arfu to boot. Mid one, he is a pretty damn good Monkey King player, as we've seen many, many times. Still, quite across the map. He's making too many plays quite yet. The link is out on Raging. They'll get the Hex out with the Plasma Field to boot, and maybe they do have the Viper. Plenty of damage, but Tino again, he's going to back off because they just turn right back around. Eventually, he does secure the kill, but he will end up dropping. Raging able to eventually get the kill off him.
They've got some area control and damage coming through with the Leshrac as well, and Impale to stun, but the control just doesn't feel as reliable in comparison. Like, Boom has so many ways of just playing around this, and they've got that power spike for FPC. Roger again getting caught out though.
That he is. The Photic Shield only going to help him so much as eventually... Oh, they'll give the kill over to Skem this time. Yopaj not able to pick one up, but mid one. Top lane ends up going down solo to FBZ. He did drop the Sanity's Eclipse to get that done, and in the meantime, bot lane Raging. He's been chased down. Plasma Field will end up connecting. They can't quite reach to get the X back, or maybe they can. He is quite a fast boy here on the Kunkka. Raging. Torrent is going to be juked out, but they are chasing him down through the tree line. Find him though. He'll go for a TP play. Arfu goes down in the meantime, and eventually they do get Raging out of there. Nice jukes out from our Viper. You do not have the boat to worry about anymore here from Yopaj, so I think you can get this tier 1 bot tower down. Unless FBZ wants to rotate, but I doubt he can do much on the OD. In fact, now Skem has been caught for a second, but he'll TP right out of there. They cannot cancel. Instead, Tino, he's going to run it after Raging Potato, trying to go after that Viper. A lot of damage has been stolen away, and now Yopaj just wipes 2 of them out. Onto Arfu they go. They'll have the Nyx Assassin to boot. Oh boy. A lot of damage taken. His mid lane, Moon, he has his Arcane Rune swiped away. Now FBZ going for the classic Meteor combination, but it does not land. Still, they found mid one. There's your tree cut out. They've got him stunned up with the Torrent as well. Mid one, he does not want to die like this, but he has no choice in the matter. As Tino picks him up, and boom, well, they're off to the races, John. Here we go. They won't stop. Moon, he'll try to fight. Sanity, rather... The Eclipse is there. Moon. Oh, he's going to be fine. A nice stun out from Arfu. They do drop FBZ, and now the Ravage Tims. He lands onto 4 with the boats to fly in. They've got Moon down. Arfu, he's still just going to try and body block Yopaj here, but the Phase Boots is going to allow him to get away. And he's got Skem there to help him out, but they're still trying to move in. Earthspike is off the mark, but it shouldn't really matter. So I don't think SMG have quite enough. In fact, now the Torrent turnaround. Spike Carapace, it'll lock him down for a second. It just seems like they do not want to deal with Raging Potato right now, but Yopaj, he's trying to get that big Tidebringer hit out, but it's not going to matter. Skem is able to go down here to Raging. Eventually SMG able to get something.
Moon is just looking to force a response with the Edict, and this is something Lesh does well, but here comes FBZ at least. You can look to
Meteor Hammer's on cooldown. Cooldown right now, that Meteor Hammer, he's waiting, but Arfu seems to know he's around. Astral will come out eventually. Moon, does he want to dive tier 2s? Doesn't really feel like it. He'll leave. They will leave Arfu to just die on his own. However, X is there. They've got Moon on that left track with the Torrent bow down. That's a much, much bigger target. Can they get through the HP pool, though? It seems like they cannot lock him down, so instead, they'll go after Roger. They'll take care of one, but now Moon again. He'll be X'd up here by Yopaj as he does go for the split earth. It won't work out. Now the Ravage out. It only connected on one there as the Astral wants there to protect Moon, but it won't matter. They drop the Sanities. They've got Raging Potato to boot. He'll try to run away, but the X is there once again, and Tim's. He'll take the double on the Tide. It's another successful team fight here for Boom Esports. Just won't be enough. He's out of there. Instead, though, SMG, they really want that mid-tier 1 tower. When you do have a Leshrac after all, they're going to have to deal with Tim's first, who does TP right in. They'll stun him up. Can they help Tim's out? It doesn't seem like it, but the Astral is going to be there in time. SMG, they'll keep trying after that Tide Hunter. Moon will chase him down. Tim somehow still alive, but should slowly tick up, but now the boats will fly in. It will land on basically nothing. Tim somehow, he does finally go down to the tier 2 tower, but they've got Arthur as a trade. And Raging, he'll be X'd up. They have the control. It doesn't seem like it, but Tino now is going to show up. On that Razor, he's definitely happy to fight against that Leshrac Moon. He's not safe yet. He'll try to run with the Aphotic Shield and try to fight back. Tino, he's still just fine. In fact, the Plasma Field, so much damage flying out from Boom as they just tipping everyone. Roger, he's just trying to chase down Tino, but he's not going to be able to get it. That'll be another one for Boom. 19-6 now is the kill score here for this game number 2. I think SMG in their minds have faith that they'll just be able to overtake and outscale the draft of Boom Esports eventually. So again, they are running this POS 1 Razor, which is a bit hit and miss once you get into that late game. But now though, Moon, he's going to run into the bot lane, mid one. He's been caught out. The Ravage was there from Tim's. He's going to try and get out now, but the X is there. Yopaj will bring him right back. They do find Tino top lane, however. So you still got a POS 1 for a POS 1 trade. Arthur, he'll sneak around with the Vendetta. He can find a nice setup on somebody, but Boom are grouped up very nicely here. Moon, start moving forward. Smoke, it's going to be popped immediately. SMG, they're going to still try, but Arthur has been scouted out. Tim's, he's got no Ravage for 20 seconds, so you don't have to worry about that as SMG right now. They still move in, but a big stun out. Scam, he found 2 targets. Boat will fly in. Arthur's gone. Raging, he'll try to survive as Yopaj now. He's going to deal with mid one, who gets the Wukong's command off, but they'll still lose Raging Potato. Nobody cares about the Wukong's command whatsoever, as Tim's, he might die, but he's got Ravage up in 1 second. Buybacks are there. Big balance strike out. Skim, he's going to drop it now. The Ravage comes in. They've got the Monkey King mid one. He will go down. FBZ, he'll keep moving forward onto the Abaddon. They'd love a dieback onto Roger, but they do miss the Meteor Hammer. So Moon, he might be able to turn right back around this Leshrac. We'll see how far Boom really wants to go for Tim's. He jumps back in, but he immediately gets taken down. SMG, it's not too bad of a team fight.
Yopaj will have to be careful about now. He's going to have to think twice about the BKB use. I think that goes for all. Boom. SMG are also starting to hit some spikes. They are sort of starting to shape up to take engagements. They still have to be a bit cautious about running in like this, though.
They're Raging. Falling so fast, Yopaj, he never got that swing off. It won't matter though, because the boat's going to fly in. Raging again, just copying so much damage, and now Tim's, he's in. There goes Raging, and I think Roger, he's not going to be so lucky either. He has the borrowed time, and they're going to try and help him out from the high ground, but it's just not looking great for him. In fact, Arfu now, he moves in. Mid one, he's in the tree line just waiting, but you've got the Axe up on FBZ. Arfu's gone. Wukong's command out again, but Moon, he's dropping way too fast. It's mid one against the world, and the world looks a lot stronger right now. They X him back, they'll hold him in his own ring. Scam, he'll jump in with the Hex, he won't even die. Earthspike is there, they've got the control, they've got everything. Another team wipe for Boom Esports.
Still lacking a lot of options in these fights. They've been forcing mid one to join in without his BKB.
Dire's middle tower has
I'd say so. Link up on FBZ now. So you've got the initiation with the double Astrals. Roger, he's going to be spotted out first. Yopaj, he'll go to the front side and trying to find somebody else, but Roger, he is caught down towards the bot lane. He's going after Moon now. So you've got Roger on one side, Moon's been caught out on the other. He's got no way to TP out of this. Torrent will connect. Maybe he can TP up, but no. Scam is around now. In the backside, Roger finally goes down an Arfu. He gets taken out to boot. Just all across the map. The coordination is just on point. How much cleaner does it get than that, John? Mid one, he'd love it for himself, and he'll take it. Tim's, he's seen all this though. They know about it. Smoke is broken on R4. They're still trying to move in and find themselves a target, but nobody's going to be around, it seems, as mid one. He'll keep jumping through the tree line and getting the vision over. Tim's, he's been spotted. Wukong's command's out. They've surrounded him. They want that Ravage gone, and they've got him. A nice start for SMG now. They find a bit more. FBZ, he'll be a great target, and he's gone immediately. Boat will fly in. It's all too late, though. They'll still try to fight. Mid one, he gets stunned up the finger. Oh. It's going to be enough. They've got the Monkey King down, but Moon, he'll keep the fight going. Yapanj is out of mana and slowly running out of HP and should just drop, and he does as Tino. He still has the Aegis, and it will go now, but he's got no teammates. He's only got Skem, and now Tim's with the Ravage out. He'll land onto 4 heroes. They'll try to turn it themselves. The counter initiation, but can they get it done? Refresh is there. They might have the damage. Tino back in onto Moon. They've gone too far in the end. The buyback might pay off. Arthur's gone. Moon, he's still trying to run, but the gush is out. They slow him down. They tip Tino over. Roger, he will be the only one to escape. Such a great team fight for SMG, but it still ends so badly.
They do smoke up. There was no ward from SMG to spot, so Boom can find a really good angle to force this next fight.
Yeah, they're going to try and push that tier 3 tower. SMG, they're getting through it rather fast, but can they survive through the team fight? In we go, Tim's. He won't throw the Ravage out yet, but Moon, he's been caught out with the X out. Torrent, Boat, all of it going to be thrown in, but he is still alive and still fine as the Boundless does hold them down. Wukong's out, mid one. He'll zone them out. Nice disengage from SMG so far. They keep going. Moon has moved forward onto FBZ, but he'll Astro himself, and now Tim's, he's in, still no Ravage out, just trying to bait out the BKBs, but FBZ, he's dropping fast, and he does go down. No buyback available on that OD for Tino. He'll get to work onto Arfu, but mid one, he's jumped in again, but oh my goodness, the damage output. Yapanj just takes him out, and now the Ravage. It does fly out from Tim's eventually. Moon's gonna go, and you've just got Roger left.
Your time's gone.
Where did the damage come from, John? Currently, Silvage is more than enough to get it done.
The second initiation, they tend to jump in first with Skem. They tend to jump in first with FBZ. And the Imprisonment Meteor Hammer combination. So having Tim's for Ravage is pretty much like a bonus. So it's not necessary. And they might find a fight outside Roche anyway.
Smoke broken. They're all grouped up. SMG. This is a very dangerous situation here as Arfu. He's going to get caught out. Aeon Disc will save the day. A nice impel there. Tim's will jump in. Ravage is out. He's connected on 3. Raging. He got his BKB off in time, but they've lost Arfu. He'll buy back. There goes Tim's. They got the tide down. Tino, do you want to keep going? It seems like he's thinking about it, but Raging is going to zone him out and force him back. Mid one, Boundless Strike, it's on the mark. They want to keep going. Impel's there, but the Astral, it'll buy him some time. He got the refresh off. He wants a double ulti going, and now the BKB's out. He's got mid one, static linked up with the Spider Legs. Mid one, he can't get out of there. He's going to try and BKB through it. Is it enough? But now it is with the boat. It's going to fly in. BKB's still there. He's still alive. Moon, he'll keep going. Onto Skim, they'll get the Lion Town mid one. I don't know how he still survived. With 120 HP, he is alive. But Tim's having a look. Instead, they'll move up north. They'll go after that left track. They'll pick off Moon. And the only survivor is going to be the Monkey King. As mid one, he'll clear out the creep wave again. Roshan, though, it's going down, John, and that'll be a chance Aegis to go the way of Boom. And both will go the way of Tino.
Now, can't help them out. The issue is, who do you really want to focus on? Because if you're focusing on FBZ, we've seen that before. Everyone else has a big opening there.
They're going to hold the high ground for now, and that Radiant Triangle, but Boom, they're moving in. Tino, BKB, they found Moon. That's a great target. They've got the left track, the finger out. He's survived. No, he's not going to survive. He does go down. Maybe they can take down this Razor, though. Tino, he's tanking through it. He still has the Aegis up. Onto Raging they go. There goes your Viper, and now the Ravage out. Tim's, he gets right in with the 3 heroes. They are just going to get wiped out. Oh, it's just perfect, John. It's completely clinical play here from Boom Esports. Raging. Well, he'll see 1 tier 4 drop, but they'll go back for the racks. Still, that top rack's not going to last very long here against Boom. SMG, they will not go forward. They cannot afford to die right now, but the spawns are coming in.
This could give them a second win, almost. Especially if mid one does pick that up. They don't manage to scout it out. They're feeling pressure to get as much farm as they can on the triangle. Raging will find it out. They could line up, but they have to be careful about how 4-4 they are.
Afu, he does get caught. Yopaj, he'll move in with the torrent and nullifier. And he found 2 with that torrent. Raging, he'll turn back around onto the Kunkka. Boat will fly out. Moon, he'll get to work. They've almost got the Kunkka down. In fact, they should have him, and they do. A great trade of Scam. He'll drop to boot. SMG, they found a great 2-for-1 special. That's a nice way to start. Can they keep capitalizing? It looks like they may as Boom. They continue to the team fight. They're trying to go onto Roger. Mid one, he'll jump in, but he misses out on Tim's. Instead now Tino, he'll keep going after mid one with the static link out. Scam's ball back as well. Mid one, he's trying to man fight again, but it's just too much. It's too much damage being stolen. That might be it. 4 heroes down without buyback for SMG.
They will try. They're smoked up. Maybe if they find a good blink angle, get the chain stunts off, they can stall out, but the side of Boon's a bit too fat, and they'll just get started in those tier 4s. They don't need the megas. They don't need to clear out the top racks themselves. The creep wave does that. There is a little bit of time here, though. At least the Abaddon will come in.
Yeah, jump in after, again being spotted. Moon, he'll jump into boot, onto that T4 tower, but Tino, he's already static linking away, just sucking all the damage out from Moon. Then we go again after Arthur. That'll be a Nick's gone. Astro out, they've caught the left track to boot. Roger's gonna be there to help with the Ravage. Again in from Tim's. He pops the bro time. It doesn't matter. Moon's gonna drop, they call it. They've had enough. GG. Boom Esports, they will go undefeated once again throughout the SCA DPC Division 1. What's happened, John? What's so funny?
Scam, he's dropping all his items, as we have been seeing nowadays, especially in Europe. You know, we have been seeing a lot of item drops at the end of the game, but Boom plays spectacularly well.